Welcome to day 4 of our little journey together. And we've been talking about thoughts and feelings the past couple of days. And today I want to talk about the emotional kaleidoscope. And if you've heard of it before, it's by Abraham Hicks. It is a list of all the emotions that you can feel from 1 to 23. And at the top, it is the highest emotion that you can feel, which is joy, and then passion, and under that is enthusiasm. But basically, as you go down the list, they get lower frequency. So at the bottom, you'll feel things like jealousy, insecurity, fear, grief, depression, shame. And at the bottom, it's very contracted. So like when we were talking about anger, and I was feeling it when we're feeling heavier things in our body, we were feeling it very condensed because those are lower frequency emotions. And we want to get to a point to where we're releasing some of that energy in our body. And this is another way to increase our frequency so that we have a better life. And we are projecting better energy frequencies around. So at the top, where you have your happier, joyful, passion emotions, those emotions at the top are like expansive and open and flowing and not condensed. So what you want to be able to do is find yourself, like when you're feeling something, you want to be able to name it like we did on prior days. Name our emotion, feel it, process it, do it like we were doing the other day. And you want to see if, as you're processing it, if you're able to move it up the scale at all. And I will include a picture of the kaleidoscope, the name of all of the emotions. I'll list it so you guys can download it and have a copy of it. But you want to be able to try to move up the list. So this is another way of you controlling your internal state and controlling your emotions and controlling how you're feeling inside. So if you are, let me just look. So if you are, let's say you are overwhelmed. Okay. You're overwhelmed with life. Life is fucking sucking at the moment. You got shit going on. You got a baby crying. You got this going on. You've got a kid who needs picked up, like dishes every fucking where. You're overwhelmed with life. And so you want to see if you can move up the ladder. No, you're not going to go straight to the very top where it's like joy and passion, all those things. But if you are overwhelmed, maybe you can move up the scale and get to frustration. And just be frustrated with the situation. Being frustrated is at a better frequency than being overwhelmed. And that's doable. We can be frustrated and just be like, it's a slight movement of our thoughts. And that slight movement repeatedly over time will make it so that you are able to increase your frequency. And this is something that I've had printed like in my closet before when I was really struggling with different, lower level thoughts of like, okay, like what can I do this morning? Like where can I try to be at today? It's easy. It's just like it's an easier tool, I feel like. And it's quick. It's something, and this is another thing that you can do yourself. No one has control over this but you. And this just allows you to have more power over your internal state. Other people do not have access to how you feel inside and how you are able to control that. And ultimately what we're trying to do is increase our state so that we're able to project and radiate at a higher frequency so that the things in life that are a higher frequency are attracted to you. And you are able to have these higher frequency things in your life, and you're literally creating a happier, more joyful, life by just changing the internal state that you're feeling and projecting that frequency out into the world. And this is just one way of doing it, is controlling your internal feelings. Okay, so I hope I have explained it all well to you. And again, if you have questions, please let me know, and I will talk to you tomorrow.